asked to make a smaller keiki, a kalo, and make it smaller. So we did. And honestly, they bought them a lot for about a year, and then sales dropped off. And so I'm not exactly sure why. You'll get some people who are like, okay, I want just a small run of them. But the reality is, I guess the tiny little kids, maybe there just aren't that many of them. So at the end of the day, they buy way more kalos or nanis than they do keiki kalos. But we keep it in the line because we feel like little kids should not be paddling. I mean, we know their bodies are resilient, but honestly, why are we potentially setting them up for a future, injury? That's how I see it.
So my boy is 9, going on 10. I think he's only 50-something pounds.
Oh, he's little.
Yeah. So
I would go keiki kalo all the way.
Goes keiki kalo, yeah.
So it's the same for us. Why would I go paddle with this Tavapoe? Why would I? Meg Chun. Yes, okay, I'm tall and I'm big, but I'm totally out of shape right now. This would be the last paddle that I would choose to go train with. It's almost like, could I do it? Yes. Are my connective tissues ready to do this? Probably not, And so, why is that any different for a kid? Simply because they don't get injured the way you do when you're an old lady like me at 52, right? But why would you not why would you not want those kids to be paddling with something that's ergonomically good for them and right for them and setting them up for a platform for future success rather than future injuries? I mean, you know what they say these days? Backpacks. They're talking about, my next door neighbor's a nurse practitioner at an orthopedic center. There are issues with young kids and their backpacks and their books in school because they're carrying adult-sized backpacks often, or just poorly designed backpacks for kids, and they're seeing all these injuries that are coming up later that they believe are being due to poor backpacks. So I'm like, all right, I don't see any difference in that than somebody who's paddling a whole bunch.
So the blade on the keiki kalo is smaller?
Oh yeah, yes, by quite a bit.
Like under 8 inches, or?
That's a good question. It might be 8. It could be 7 3/4. I mean, it's decidedly smaller. It's a T-top smaller. It is a smaller paddle, and we only bring it up to 46 or 47 inches. I mean, it's for the really little kids. Back in the day, 20 years ago, I coached kids, and I can remember a kid coming and having, no kidding, a wood paddle with this size blade. And his parent got really mad at me because I would not let him race with that paddle. And I said, I'll find you a paddle, I'll get you a paddle, get you a light, good paddle, but I'm not going to let you race with that paddle. And the reason was I really didn't want him to train with that paddle because I just thought that paddle, he was like a little kid. It was way too much for him. And the father was mad at me, but I held my ground. And I did it because I really thought it was the right thing for the kid, not for any other reason, So, personal philosophy.